The following is a presentation of Opie TV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt. It hit. What did it hit? Something. Oh, put. Well. Will she make it 3 in a row? Oh, nice putt there. Whoa! John Perry with a popcorn 360 victory lap 3-0 ace. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to ASHEBORO for our Tuesday night local. I'm Opie Roberts, getting ready to broadcast another video for you here. We appear to have another good turnout tonight. And for the second night in a row, it's a little chilly here. Our temperature in ASHEBORO right now is 63 degrees. Winds out of the northeast at 8 miles an hour, and the humidity is at 32%. Please, as always, like this video and subscribe to the channel. And to help donate to the cause here, you got the Cash App and PayPal links you see right there below. So let's look at our pairings for tonight. Alright, in tonight's tournament, we have 30 players total. We have 28 in the open division. It's going to be led off by Daniel Kearns, who won our local last week. And there's your 2 players in the novice field. Alright, so that's your pairings, and let's now begin action. Alright, here we are. Daniel Kearns, first off. And starts with the hole-in-one there. And his playing partner is Rick Baird. And an ace there. Hole 2 now. And it will be 2 out of 2 now. And Rick also a perfect 2 for 2 to start the evening. And pairing number 2 now at 14 and on the tee first for that block. And that's going to be missed there. So It's there for Burnett, and her partner is Mike Johnson. And that is in. So.
Yay! Very nice.
And over to 3. First look there, and Rick makes it there. He and Daniel have made the first 3 holes of the tournament. So let's go over to 2 now. Yep, it's going to be crossed over to the saddle. He'll get the 2. And Daniel's dropped in 4 in a row now to start tonight. Let's go back to 2. And that's going to get a 2 there. A little 4.
I feel that way about whole sheep.
There's another. So both Rick and Daniel are 4 under after 4 to start the evening. Here's your 3rd pairing. Teeing off on hole 1, and this is going to be Chase Ferguson. Chase is in there for his first ace of the night. His partner tonight is Jesse Carter. All right, we're 5 for 6 on hole 1. We're going with the front door shot on 5. And that's his first miss. Daniel also missed the hole start. Stop his streak there. Here's Mike Johnson on 4. And that's missed right. He'll tap in the 2. And Chase on 2. Oh, really caught the lip and it dropped in. 4. And that's also off to the right. She'll have her 2. Jesse's going to have this goes in. Good putt. Those two have dropped in the first 2 tee shots. And here's the 4th pairing. And we have Leah Rutledge coming on the tee. And Leah's made it. So 1. All right, so next up on the tee is Mike Alley. Okay. Oh, it missed. Ripped out. So that's going to be a 2 there. Let's go to 5. And Mike Alley came up short there off the back rail. We got Chase putting for 2 here on 3. And he gets it. And Jesse Carter on the tee. And he now 3 for 3 tonight. If we are on 2.
I'm getting there, buddy.
Leah's now 2 for 2. Back over to the 4. Jesse's now 4 under. Allie's going to get his first ace there on 2, and now we go back to the first hole again. Fifth pairing now of our 14 on the pairing sheet.
Mr. Two Slip.
Well, I'll have to go to 5. And there's Jesse's first miss of the night. And that's going to be a par. Case makes it there. All right. Now we're on to our 5th pairing, and this is Keith Waters first. And Keith drops that one in, and he's paired tonight with Russell Sigmund. Then an ace there for Russell. And there's Mike Galley tapping his 2 on 4. Now we go back to 2. And Keith, rocked as much as he could, and then he got the lip. And so he got his 2. We get Lear here on 5, and that missed. And that'll be tapping par there. Russell's 2 shot. Wow, it touched both lips and it doesn't go. All right, let's now go to our 6th pairing of this tournament here. On the tee first is Richard Garner. Oh, there's another ace on hole 1. And Richard's paired with Lynn Gaines tonight. That's early, and he's going to get the 2. And I'm going to make a walk up here to the 11th hole here. There's the hole you see right there. It's on the tee. Rick Jerry will lay this up by playing off the block and hit it to the back rail, and then come close to the hole off that back rail. It can be makeable that way, like that. So Hey, Daniel on the tee. Oh, hopped off the mat, but he's going to get the 2 there. And on the 2, there's Lynn's tee shot. Matt caught the lip there, so Lynn's going to tap in the 2 in the saddle. And heading to our halfway point of our 28-player field in the open division. And it'll be Randy Simpson on the tee. And Randy got the ace there. Like a little crossover there, but he's got the ace off the right lip. And tonight, Randy is going to be with Earl Johnson. And it's a bit late, and Earl will go for 2 there.
That's a terrible point.
All right, so we're halfway through the field, and now we're going to take a look at hole 6 for the first time. It's Russell on the tee. That's left. Russell gets the 2. And first look at hole 9. And there's Jesse missing right. Scurrying around here as much as I can here. The next group's about to play hole 1. Let's see, there's Mike Johnson at the back rail on 11. Getting his 2 there. And there's Earl on the tee here at 2. That's going to rock in. Good putt. All right, now pairing number 8. And this is David Greger on the tee. And he missed left. David is paired tonight with Graham Sigmund. Graham just left it short, and he'll tap in for his par. All right, let's go to 12. Our first look at the rat hole. And Mike Johnson got the ace there. Good putt. Chase is on 11. Got the ace there. All right, now we go to our ninth pairing of the night here, and this is Jason Miller. And Jason makes that one.
Thanks, sir.
His partner tonight is Doug Kearns. Should go in as well. Nice putt. So let's move on back over to hole 3.
We don't practice anymore. I just, it's just
One grand short there on the 2 shot. He'll get the 2, back up to 12. Another ace there for Chase Ferguson, and we look at Jesse on the tee. That's it, nice shot. Over to 11. Yeah, he is going to get the 2 there. Alright, now we go to pairing number 10 on the first hole. So 5 groups left here, 10 players. And we'll have Wendy Kearns first up. That ball never hit the rail one time, so she'll get the 2. And on the tee now is Joe Festerman. And Joe hit this to the left, and he'll putt for 2. And let's go up now to hole 5.
I'll leave that in the car.
I did like one left pass. I couldn't even said that thing.
All right, there's David on the 10th. Get up here to 6. Earl's left. And David's on 5, and it's going to be in there. Nice shot.
Good shot, David Grover. Thanks.
Ran on the tee. Should go there as well. Good
Good shot,
putt.
Graham.
All right, heading back to 1. And the next group coming up, this will be Roger Hinshaw on the tee. And that's going to be a 2 for Roger. And he's paired tonight with Dylan Robertson.
There you go, buddy.
And that's in for Dylan. And 1 back up here to 5. Jason didn't hit the ball. He'll have the 2 there. And there's your first group. They've already finished the opening round. Look at 17. Let's look at the first hole for the first time. And the water hole on the tee has been that block. She just hit the hazard, but it stayed in play, and it's going to be a miss to the left. And she's going to get a 2. And here's Earl on A. He traditionally plays a straight shot to the back rail, but doesn't curl back. And he'll go for 2. And here's your first look at 7. And David's going to get the ace there. Good putt. All right, we're going back to the first hole, and this is our 12th pairing. We have J.R. Lanier first up. And that's missed. And JR is going to tap this in for 2. And his partner like Chris McDonald. And he missed left there on the tee shot. So he'll tap in his 2 and move up here to 11. There, got a weird kick off the triangle, so he'll have the 2. Here's Wendy on 5, getting her 2 there. Ooh, just snuck it in. And Joe quickly hitting this tee shot here, and that's going to go in. Nice shot. All right, back over to 1. Like the last pairing. And we have Ivy Lear on the tee. All right, Ivy's putting for 2. And she's paired with Johnny Brower. And he's short there. And he'll tap in his par. And there's Roger on 4, just missing right there, and he'll have the 2. We got a 3. JR missed right, and that is down the back rail for the tricky deuce putt. Up to 11. Randy Simpson's on the tee. And it went wrist left there. Trying to stay up. Alright, he's gonna have a 2 there. It's not really easy from where that is. That tends to break away a bit. Joe Fessman is on 6 for his 2. Makes it there. Wendy's tee shot on this hole is just missing right, and she's gonna take it, punching her 2. And here's Dylan on 5. He got it, good putt. Ivy going for her 2 here on 2. It's gonna drop in off the back hump. And Chris McDonald on tee here at 4. And he gets the ace. Good putt. All right, final group of the open division on the tee. This is Ken Miller. Ken's going to get a 2. And she's paired up with Stephen Matkins. That's going to be a 2 for Stephen. All right. Already got some groups already finishing the first round. And let's go to 17. Oh, it hit the hole, and it hit the top of the rail, but it stayed in.
That was about OB.
Russell's fortunate he's going to get that deuce there. And Case on the tee. No, it didn't. Too much speed coming back up the hill, so he's got this 2 coming up. All right, here's the novice group coming up on the first hole. And here's Annette Dennis first on the tee. Too strong. 3-foot putt for par. And this is Nikki Armfield. That's in for the ace there. All right, all 30 players have teed off. Wow. Look at the scores. All 8 players turned in are under 30. Let's go to 18. We have Russell on the tee. And he just got it on the table, but he'll get the 2. All right, let's take our first look at hole 16. Trapezoid hole. Lynn's on the tee. And Lynn's got a good putt. All right, now we go to 14. Our first look at the drop-off hole. Randy Simpson is going to get the ace. Good putt. And our first look at 13. The tee hole with Graham on the tee. We'll wait on Graham. We'll go to 10. First look at this hole. And we need, hit the corner there and went in front of the cup there. Her 2 shots. She'll putt that for 2. Joe Fessman in on the tee. That's an ace for Joe. Good putt. All right, here's Dylan on the tee at 9. pushed it a mile, it's gonna drop down from the plateau. We call that a shank. All right, the 13. I'm just going to get the ace there, back door. Good putt. And Dave McGregor on the tee. That's also an ace. Good shot. Ooh, we had a 6.
Yeah, you do that.
Steve will have some issues there putting the ball on the tee, but I guess everybody's waiting. Well, all right, we'll watch Roger on 9. Nice shot for Roger. Up to 8. And it's Chris McDonald with the 2 there. And we're going to check Jared Veneer on the tee. And JR also misses, and he'll put that for his 2, and here's his kid sister on hole 7. Ivy's gonna get the ace there. Nice putt. The always emphatic Stephen Mackins there with the with the fist pump there. Here's Johnny Brower on the tee. That's short. He'll wind up with a 2. And let's go back over here to 6. There's Kim on the tee.
Looks good.
Kim's gonna get the 2 there. And we'll check out her husband Jason on 14. And it was too strong and thrown over by the left rail. He'll wind up putting this for 2. All right, nice shot.
That was a great douche right there.
Here's Doug on the tee.
It's a great putt, sir.
Let's slid the rail. Doug's going to wind up putting for 2. All right, we're going to get our first true glance at the scores. I know we saw it briefly a few minutes ago, but it's about half the field in the house. So you got Daniel and Rick both at 25, and then Chase at 26. Let's go back to the first hole. Underway in the second round. Well, Mike got the ace there. Now here's coming to at 5.
Hey, take it easy on me this time. There you go.
Well, he's short there. So Rick will putt for 2. And looking up at Nikki on 6. That drifted left, so she'll have her 2. And there's Rick Henry tapping his deuce here on 5. And the other co-leader so far on the tee, Daniel Kearns. And Daniel got the ace there, snuck it in off the right lip, and
Leah hit a pebble right there.
here's 18 and Graham on the tee. And he will sneak it past the left lip, and he finishes with the par. Doug Kearns on 17. It's not going to go. He'll tap in his 2 there. And now Jason Miller on the tee. That's missing right. And that's going to be a par putt for him. Look back out here. To 6. Daniel's left. Okay, he's going to get the 2 there. Alright. Check out Rick on the tee. No, it dragged off to the left, and Rick's going to tap in for his 2, and now we'll look at Dylan putting for his 2 here on 14. And Dylan has struggled tonight. And it's head to 17. Well, Wendy hit the top of the hazard, but she's got about a couple of feet or so for par. Pushed it, and that'll be a 3. All right, back to 7. Daniel is going to be just in off the left lip. All right, so our first look at 15. Roger on the tee. But he hits the tip of it and he's behind it, so he's got a very tough deuce putt. It's going to require at least a bank off either a rail or off the triangles there by the corner. Yeah, that's about all he could do there, so he's going to get a 3. Meanwhile, a 6. And I got you with the ace there. And on the tee now for that block. And it missed right. And she'll get a 2. Here's Steven on 10. Give him a nice kick. No, just past the hole. And he'll get the 2 there. And here's JR on 14. That's left and all the way to the back corner. So he'll pop a 2. Yep, almost. Gonna get a 3. And there's Mike on 7. That 2 is in. Alright, we're gonna look at Chase on 6. Chase at the moment 1 back at the lead as the second round is underway. Still got a few gigs still in their first round. He got the ace there, good putt. We'll check out Jesse on the tee. That is also in. Nice shot there. And upward to hole 5. Leah's going to get herself a 2 there. All right, and here is Mike Alley on the tee.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, might still go. No, it stay outright, so he'll copy his 2. And we're going to update some scores here for you. And, well, you know, after the first 8 players turned in rounds in the 20s here, there's only been 120 round of the 20s after that. That's Randy Simpson. So we got a couple of 25 still in front. All right, so that as you updated now, we'll go over to 17. right, if he's got enough speed, can still roll in. No, it's going to be a 2 for Roger. And let's go to 9. That's right, and got the back rail for a 2, and we got Chris McDonald on 16. Chris will get the ace there. All right, heading to 15. All right, there's Johnny Browder's ball with the ace there. Ivy on the tee. She'll get the ace as well. Good putt. And here's Kim on the tee at 14. Missing to her right, and he was up to the back rail, putting for her 2 there. Putt's about 6 feet away. And up toward the left there, should get a 3. Here's Daniel on the tee at 10. And Daniel gets the ace there. Back to 14. And Steven gets his ace. Back to 10. Gets the ace there as well. Good putt. And let's go to 9. Got the next tee shot. It's got to hurry. Oh, it's off to the right, so she'll tap in her par. And let's go to 5. This will hit the front tip of that triangle, but it's going to be crossing over, and that's a 2. And let's look at Richard on hole 4. Puts that one in there, a good putt. Here's Graham on 1. That's also good. He'll get a 2. And Lynn on the tee at 4. Nope, it's going to be off to the right, so he'll have the 2 there. And we're going to head over to 7. Leah taps in her 2 there. Mike Daly on the tee. That looks like it's right. And that's a par for him coming up. Hey, so we go to 18. We're going to watch our next to last open group here on the tee. Johnny Burr first. Johnny will get the 2. We'll see Ivy on the tee. Oh, it just touched the right lip, and she'll have the 2 there to finish the round, and here we go to Steven on 17. Too strong. Oh, well, it died out, so he'll get the 2. All right, let's head over to the clubhouse. And still no threat, no changes here. Yeah, after the sun started setting, the score started getting higher. Let's go to Leah on 8. And Leah's short there. There's Steven with the ace on 18. And we got a fist bump there. He's a little excited, and now Kim to close out the Open Division's opening round. And that'll be a 2. Let's go back over to 7. Russell's tee shot. That's left. And he'll go for his 2 here. And now we'll have Keith on the tee. Keith also left, and that's going to be a par for him. Let's move up to 6. And Richard hit the wall there on the opening area. That'll be a 2. Should be in there for 2. All right, we're going to head to 10. That's Chase on the tee. It's in there. Good putt. And we go to 13. And Vanette faces in. Good putt. Swing for his 2 on 6. Seeing Graham on 4. And it just missed right, and it is a 2 there for him. And let's go to 18, and we'll watch the novices finish the first round. Nikki Armfield first on the tee. And a 2 there. And we'll have Annette Dennis. And that'll be a deuce as well. So, round 1 is history. And we'll head to 16. and Rick missed the front of the hole, and he'll have the 2. And here's Daniel on the tee. And he got the ace there, good putt. Now we'll go to 15. Oh, but that missed the ring. All right, she's gonna space it out from that triangle. She'll putt for 2. Got Keith on the tee at 9. Pushed it. No putt for that 2. And that made an effort there, but she'll get a 3. Go to 11. And Mike Alley missed left there off the triangle, and it's rolling down the hill. So he's got this really tough deuce putt coming, and we head to 13. And Chase slid off the right rail. He'll get the 2. There's Alley now for 3 on 11. We'll go back to 13. Jesse's going to be short there on his tee shot. That'll be a deuce. Now we'll go back to 11. Well, she hit the hole, and that'll be a deuce there by that rail there. Heading back over to 6. And Graham got the ace. All right, we'll get all the scores now out of the first round.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good, you're good. All right, so it's Daniel and Rick at 25 leading. Chase a stroke back at 26, and we've got looks like 3 28s. That'll be Leah Rutledge, Randy Simpson, and Stephen Matkins. Alright, so that's that, and Dennis at 40 leading the novices by 2. Alright, we just saw Earl get his 2 there on 8. And head to 6. Doug's tee shot going through the opening. And it turned off to the right. He'll have the deuce. And let's look at that.
It's like the end of an era.
Now the scores have really
Been a phenomenal outlet.
went up since the sun went down. So 55 is the lead here. Let's go look at Joe Festerman here on hole 5. Nice shot.
Nice shot, Joe. Way to go, buddy.
Windy on the tee.
Great shot.
Did she just play left rail into the triangle? All right, that's a 2 though. At 8. And David crossed over. He'll have the par there. All right, we'll go to 17. Yeah, well, just as I got into sight, Jesse got into the water. So we'll dig that out of the drinking area. He'll putt for 3 once he places on the carpet. And Graham just missed on.
Do I tee it up again or what?
We in front of the
In
hazard.
front?
In
Did I hit the front?
Yeah. Put a card over there and space it out from the ridge area there. All right, there's Doug on 7. He's putting for 2. And he got the 2 there. Let's go to 18. And Chase got the ace there. So he'll finish that second round with the ace there. We'll move over to 6. Well, there's now a good putt there by Winnie. And she'll putt that for 2. We're back to 17. See Leah's tee shot. Nope, she got a big kick off the corner and
I mean, he's still there.
hey, now we got Mike Alley on the tee.
Hang with it. They kind of look at you.
And Mike missed right. He'll have the 2 and let's go to 16. Wow, Keith hit the front of the trapezoid. Here's Graham on 9, missing left. And back over to 8, Jason on the tee. That is, well, good kick, and it goes in. Hit the rail lane about 5 feet up the fairway. Doug on the tee. And Doug gets his 2. Keith got the deuce there on 16. And Russell's on the tee. That's it. Nice shot for Russell. back over to 7. Joe missed right, and we'll put this for 2. Excuse me. There it is, get 2. All right, let's update some scores here. Well, we got Chase at 51. He's the only one that seems to be playing in this second round. He's got a 4-stroke lead. All right, so let's see. Roger got the ace on 6. All right, we'll look at Dylan on the tee. And he caught the lip, and that'll be it. Well, 2-putt coming up there for let's go to 5. Nope. All right, Chris, we'll get to 2. We hit the front of the trapezoid on 16 just a minute ago. He hit the front of the trapezoid. Keith did. All right, got the 2 there. Let's go back to 5. JR trying to go front door here. Nope. Out here 2. All right, let's head to 17 again. Whoa, almost rolled back down. It just that if it hadn't hit the hole, it probably would have went almost through the water. Nice 2. All right, lid on the tee. That missed right, and that'll be a deuce there. Back to 8. That is going to miss left, and Joe will get his 2.
I saw yours lit. Yours didn't have a lot of speed.
Step out of here. Not much movement here. We could go to 12. Nope, haven't seen the rat hole much tonight. And ace for David Greger there. Go to 11. And Jason just laid it up there. He'll get the 2. Earl somehow kept it up at the top level there on 14. So he'll get his 2, and we'll look at Randy Simpson.
Doug.
That is, oh, it turned left. So he'll putt for 2. The 2 there. Let's go to 5. Yes. It's going to be Johnny Bauer on the tee. And he missed right. He'll tap it for his 2. Let's move up to 4.
Perfect speed there. Jesse, you look like you're at the Masters right now.
Tim gets a 2 here. All right, let's look at the scores now. See how it. So Chase is at 51, and it's Rick and Daniel at 55. And Randy is, well, he's still about 4 holes from finishing, so it's going to be a while before we get some movement here. Rick and Daniel will be on the tee to start the final round in a couple moments. And let's see Dylan on the tee at 9. And he missed right.
Get there. It ain't gonna get there.
So he's fighting for 2 at the back rail. And Chris for his 2 here on 7. All right, now we'll go to 1. Starting the final round now, finally. It's Daniel on the tee first. First part of the final round is in. And Rick on the tee. And ooh, got a little victory lap in there, so we go to 6. Johnny with the ace there, nice putt. All right, we'll walk up here to 2. Daniel Ode is at the back rail. So he's putting that for par back over 13. And Jason Miller with the ace there. Oh. Daniel tried to bank it off the wall and it rolled back down. Now he's going for 4. Okay, that's a 5. Very disappointed in that, and now we have Rick on the tee. That's in. So Rick is 2 out of 2 in the final round. Back over to 10. Dylan Lips. And he's going to have the 2 there. We go to 3. Okay, ball's going to be short, and he'll tap in his par. Let's go 14. Jason short on the tee shot. That'll be a 2. Let's see if Daniel can rebound here. Charging at it, and he gets it, so he drops back to 1 over. Let's go to 10. JR's tee shot is left of the cup. He'll get his 2. Going to 4. And Daniel missed there. He got pushed out to the right there from the triangle. Gets his 2. And Rick is now 3 out of 4 to begin the final round. All right, let's go to 18. And David just missed the left, and that's a 2 there. And we head to 8. Steven he hit the rail early off the right rail, so he'll get the 2 there. And here's Graham on 18 to finish his second round. That's also left, and let's look at Kim on 8. She should get this one. Good putt. And we go back over to 5 now. Rick's going to be behind the hole there, so he'll get the 2. And Daniel's tee shot. And Daniel will be back to even par now with that ace. All right, we can check up the scores here, sir. All right, so only 3 players in the 50s, or actually 4, Mike's at 58. So there's 7 back of the lead as we go start the final round. We go to 1. Daniel's on 6. We'll look at Chase on the tee here. And Daniel's back to even par with the ace of, or he's back to 1 under, excuse me. Watching Rick on the tee at 6 while you watch Chase. Rick missed the tee shot to the right. And Chase starts with the ace there. As we get Burnett on 4. And she's going to get a 2 there.
I don't know. I think it's
That was very rude.
What if the cold is making it?
Yeah, it's getting sporty.
All right, we go to 2. Chase is now at 2 under. And Mike Johnson on 4. On 5, excuse me. He's going to get his 2. Daniel's putting on 7 for his 2. Hey, missed there. Daniel's giving away another stroke. And he's back to even. So a 5 and a 3 and 4 aces. Rick's left there. So he'll stay 3 under, going to 8. Back to 4.
Phenomenal dude. Kim is on fire.
And Chase is now 4 under. We'll hit Jesse on the tee. Nope, kicks harder to the left, and that's a 2. Walking over here to 8. Rick missed the tee shot there. Back over to 6. There's Mike Johnson's acing there. Back to 8. Rick is currently at 88. And Daniel is at 91. But Chase is shooting a perfect round so far. Shoot 4 holes. And he was already 51. And Daniel's back to even. I'm back to 1 under. So 1-2 on the front here for Daniel so far. That was on hole 4. And Chase just got past the right lip. He'll tap in his 2. Back to 7. And Mike's gonna miss to the right, and he'll get his 2. And Daniel will get the 2 there, but he's at 90. Rick's down the tee. And Rick will miss right. And Chase made a ace there on 6. And now Rick for par. And stays at 3 under on the round. Let's go to 8. Mike's tee shot. That's gonna go in. And I'm watching JR on 17. Gets it there. Good putt off the hill. Over to 10. And Daniel got it. To 7. Looks like it's missed. And he'll putt for 2. And Rick is now missed 6 in a row. Back to 6. Oh, back alley with the ace. Good putt. Chase for his par here on 7. Keeps him at 5 under. At the moment, puts him at 82. Let's go to 14. Steven makes
2 in a row. Come on.
Hey, go to 9. And Mike missed right. That'll be a par there.
I hit it way too forward, and I hit it late.
All right. Back over the 5. There's Russell. He missed there. And let's get an update on the scores. Okay, still nothing threatening in the 50s here. Only 4 scores there in the 50s so far. As you see it, Rick is getting a 2 on 11. So it's pretty much down to him and Chase, but Chase is up by 6. And now he's up by 7 with that ace there. 6 under on the final round. And look at Mike Alley here on 7. And it is left, and he'll putt this for 2. All right, we'll look at Lee on the tee.
Just a little early off the rail.
Got down.
And that's in for Lee. A good
All right,
putt.
there you go.
Up to 9.
There you go. Still got some good holes to play.
Nope, it's right. So Case putts this for par. All right, so he could be in the driver's seat of shooting one of Asheboro's best scores since this course reopened in 2017. Daniel on the tee here at 13. Missed right, that's coming down the hill. Nope, it missed left, so got that in for 3. And Chase on 10. And he's in. And Rick is in on the last roll. It only puts him at 5 under on the final round. We'll go to 12. Rick will be at 86. Chase is at 80. And Mike, ow! That was a little bit of a ooh and ah there. And that makes the ace there on 12. And Rick's zooming up on 14. Makes his last 3. He's at 85. Chase on 11.
It's not unnatural.
Nope, it's right. And we'll putt that for 2. Try and get to Rick here on 15. He'll be 4 back if he makes it. All right.
Thinking about
And Chase for these two now on 11. Nice two. And we'll see Jesse on the tee. And it missed right. And here we are with Lee on 10. And flips out, trying to play right rail back door. And look at Mike Alley on the tee. Got it, good putt. See if I can get Rick on 16. It is missed. Missed in front of the cup by a lip, caught the front lip. Mike on 14 is left. He'll have the 2 and Chase made 12. He's now in the 70s with 6 to play. Back to 11. And Mike Alley's going to tap that deuce in. I walk a bit of 5. There's David's got a long 2 coming up. Nice putt. All right. All right, let's see what we have here. Excuse me. All right, it's
My mom's driving me crazy. Mine too. But it's nice to have someone who understands what you're going through.
well, Stevens at 57. 6 back of Chase, and Chase is putting for 2. Rick's going to get his 2 there. All right, here's Randy Simpson on the tee at 7. And Randy got the ace there. Good putt.
I think I made this one every morning.
And there's Graham's tee shot on 6. It drops in. Oh, Jesse missed the deuce there on 14. All right, Chase on the tee. That is pushed out, and that's going to be a 2. Chase. He's currently 79. Got it. Chase 8 under par going to 15. And here's Leah going to put her 2 there on 13. Mike Alley on the tee now. And he gets the ace there. Good putt. Richard Garner on 9. He pushed it out. It's going to be him putting for 2 there below that plateau, and he'll putt for. Now we got Mike Johnson putting here on 17. Yeah, he's going to putt for 2. And meanwhile, Chase is now at 78. With that, he's on 15. Earl on the tee now at 8. That's going to be a 2. We'll go to 16. Yeah, so B for 77. Good putt. And on 18, Mike Johnson. This is for 2 here. And he finishes with a 3. All right, so we'll go over here to, well, let's go to 4. Dylan's tee shot. That's going to be in there for Dylan. Good putt. Down to 17. It will miss, and he'll putt for 2. Hey. So Chase with the 2. Let's go to 1. Well, what's the lowest shot here in a tournament since you reopened?
I believe a 23.
No, tournament. 3 rounds.
Tournament.
Yeah.
I think it's 77.
You missed.
He's at 77 now. I thought it was.
You missed the best shot of the day.
What?
Mine.
What'd you do?
It went out of bounds. Score closed. Bounced back in and went
Well,
towards.
Stephen gets his 2.
On 17?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, Mike, what's the? Do you remember the lowest you shot here in Nashville since coming back here?
In recent times,
Yeah.
whatever it was, like a couple weeks ago.
76? Well, this is for 76 here.
He shot 76 before.
I know.
In recent times, I think that's the best.
Right. Okay. Well, this is 476 right here. No, I'm sorry. This is 77. 70. Best left. He'll have the 2. Let me make sure. 9, 10. 10. Yeah, that 77. And Jesse on the tee. And Jesse finishes with a 2. So it's believed Chase shot 77 tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get
All right, Steven. Steven can shoot 19 and win, folks. And I don't mean on the front. Let's go to 3. We're going to do a little whip around action. For about the next 30 minutes. Ivy will have the deuce. There's Randy. He went over the hole on 11. Awful enough to, yep, it lipped. Okay. There's his 2. Let's go to 11.
Come on, Kim, knock it in.
And Earl will have a 2 there. All right, let's go to 10. David got the ace there. Ground. Looks good. If it didn't turn back. It straight kick back there. And there's Jason Miller with the ace there on 9. On the tee is Doug Kearns.
Okay, I don't praise a whole lot, but that's what I got on the front right there.
Did you hear about Malone? Whoa! A perfect 9 for Jason there.
I don't praise myself for love.
Look at that. That is rare here, but that's wow. Good playing around there.
I did the same thing. Just to the right.
Did you hear about Malone's contract? 6 years, $50 million.
Oh my God.
$7.5 million his first year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
9-12.
Wow, you played so good and you lost 3 strokes.
Yeah.
That's rare. You can't do any better than that. We'll have the perfect 18 watching. There's Chris on 8. Oh, 6. That's a 2. Over the 5. Whoa. And there's Johnny with the 2. Here's Ivy on the tee. She's going to get herself a 2. Just out of curiosity, let's see what Jason was in at. Just want to see. He's at 60. So if he aced out, he'll lose by 1. Go figure. Tim on the tee here at 4.
You see it? I thought it was going to stay out.
And she missed right. That'll be a par. I know. Here's Jason on 10. Yep. Now missed the rail. So Jason will tap that for 2.
I'm still impressed.
All right. Let's well, we'll look at the scores here. Excuse me.
Daniel
All right, so Chase eventually is the winner tonight, 77. Rick is second at 84. Now that's at the moment because here we go. Jason just shot a perfect 9 on the front.
Who did?
Jason.
Awesome.
Yeah, but he missed 10. All right, let's look at. Well, let's look at Jason 11. And that's another deuce there, so we'll look at Doug on the tee. Missed there to the right. He'll get the 2. And we'll go to 13. No, David got to kick off that back rail. He'll have the par there. Graham on the tee.
Hey, Steve. You know, I thought I was going pretty good in front there. I shot 9. I shot 12.
And that's short. And Joe Fessman is missing the left rail, and as a result, he missed in front of the cup. So Joe gives 2. And we just seen Jason made 10. And here's Wendy on the tee. She too misses the left rail. That 2 missed in front of the cup. She's putting for 2. Let's go to 9. Rogers tee shot missing right. And he'll putt for 2 there. Here's Randy on 15. And he makes it there. Let's go to 14. Oh, David got a hard kick there off the left rail, and it didn't drop down. And he got the 2. Ivy on 6 for her 2. She'll get it there. Back to 14. And Graham makes it. Jason on 13. And that's it. So he's making a he's got a real good shot at second. 1 back of Rick at the moment.
I was off on that.
And Doug gets the 2. All right, we head to 8. There's JR missing right. All right, and here's Chris McDonald. There's, so it rolled over the left flip, and he'll putt for 2. Over to 7. It's going to hurry for Johnny. No, it's going to be short of the cup. We'll go to 17. Randy's shot.
Jason just had a 9 on the front.
Did
Yep.
Wow.
And here's JR on 9.
Hard pin.
I think JR's going to putt this for 2, and then look at Ivy on 7. And she'll go for 2. Going to 14. Whoa. A little distraction here. Should have gotten your little rifle there. And this is for 12 under. Good putt. Back over to 16. That Jason's at 84, so he aces out, he'll be at 80. And Graham just hit the front part of that trapdoor like Keith did in the first round. There's a good 2 there. So like Keith, he hit a good putt. Here's David on the tee. That's in, but Jason shot a perfect 9 on the front. He's already 12 going to this hole.
Wow.
So there's your 23 right there. There it is. 23 right there at the moment. So now he's in second. All right, here's Kim on 7 for her 2. All right, here's David on 17. Missing left, and it rolled back up the hill. So he'll get the 2 back over to 7. And apparently Annette is playing novice by herself and playing with the last group because I think I think he has withdrawn from tonight's tournament. David should get this.
Bang! Come on!
You're not going to win, though. All right, we go to 9. Kim missed there to the left. I'm sorry, Ivy missed to the left. Back to 17. Graham's gonna go for his 2. Jason now on the tee at 16. That's in. So Jason Miller is 14 out of 16.
Come on, babe.
Doug's tee shot also goes in. Good putt.
Good shot, bro.
We go to 8. Excuse me. Kim missed left. She'll have her too. It's good 18. David lagged the shoot. Excuse me. Now has to put this for 2 since it didn't land in the table. And he got it. Good 2. And we'll watch Graham finish the hole here. That's missed. We go now to 17. Oh! Jason is gonna at least lose a stroke here. All right, so he places it there. He's gonna put this for 3. Now, we mentioned a course record was 23. Now, that's since the course reopened back in 2017, but the actual course record, according to our historians here, is 21, which was done in 2007 during a Southern Putting Tour tournament. It was done by, I believe it was done by Randy Reeves. Jason's going to putt this for 2, or 3 rather. It's going to be a 4, but he's going to drop the 12 under for the round.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Right? Yep, correct. Look at Doug on the tee. Well, well, still.
I about broke my putter when you did that.
I knew as soon as I came across.
Get over it, ain't gonna get over here now.
And he's going to get, Doug's going to get a 2. Here's Wendy on 16. It's in, good putt. Let's look at Dylan on 15. That's going to drop in for Dylan. Roger on the tee. So Jason can clinch second with an ace on 18. And Roger's going to get the ace. And there's Jason. He got the ace on 18. So that's a weird round of 23, but that's good enough for second.
Yeah, I'll take that. I hated how you set up.
That's a great round, no matter how you do it. That's a great play in that round. That got you second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. All right, so let's there's Wendy. She's putting for now a 3. All right, here is Joe on the tee here at 17. Oh, popped out a cup, and he'll get the 2. Dylan on 16. And nope, it jammed the corner. He's going to get the 2. And, well, we'll get them in a second. All right, Roger on the tee. And it was in and it turned away at the last second. I'm gonna show them where it went. That ball was here. And it was lining up too. All right, Chris on the tee. I'm sorry, that was Chris on 15 with the 2, and now we got JR on the tee. And that's going to drop in. All right, we're going to go to 14. All right, Ivy's on the tee. And Ivy's putting for 2 there. We got Dylan on 17 going for 2. And he missed there. All right, we can get a look at the score. Let's make sure that you all can witness that. Jason Miller with an incredible final round 23.
How'd you do that last night?
I got it. 83 would be
Yeah,
second.
yep, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, so it's Chase at 77. There we go. Chase at 77. Jason Miller at 83, now in second. Rick's third at 84. 23 with a 4, David. Ford 17. He got in the water.
Wow.
And he made 18 to get second.
Yeah.
All right. And regardless of all of what happened tonight, there's your winner.
Chase Ferguson, first place.
No threats of any kind, basically. So,
Not really.
second win this week so far already this season out of 3 weeks of play.
Can't believe I missed 13 every round.
Oh man!
You poor thing. I know. You poor thing. It was on mine every round.
See y'all later.
You poor soul.
But he shot 27, 20, 26, 25, 26 tonight. So, consistency. All right, let's. All right, heading 18. And Roger Lipp's there, so let's complete his play with a 2. Dylan's now to finish the night. And that's going to be a 2 there. Let's go to 17. There's JR. Should go in for JR. Nice shot. Hey, here's Chris McDonald. It's Chris is going to get us 2. We'll march up here to 16. Looks like Ivy's going to be on the tee again. And that's it for Ivy. Good putt. Johnny Bauer on the tee. And he's going to get a 2 there. And back to 18. This is Chris McDonald finishing the night. Missing there, and he gets his 2. Johnny has 2. Let's go to 14. Kim with a 2 missing. So she'll get a 3. Let's go to 17. And that is going to roll in. Good putt. Back to 14. And Steven missed the deuce there. I got a 3. And here's a net. And that missed right. She'll putt for 2, and we're going to walk here to 18. Two groups left, 5 players. We'll have this group here in play. Ivy's first. And whoa. Ivy's got her 2. Now we got Johnny Bauer to finish his evening. And that's a deuce there. So we got the threesome left here, playing 15. And after we get done playing tonight and tabulate all the final scores, we will be back with you here from High Point Thursday at 7:30. It's going to be on the cookout course. Stephen Ace is there. And then after that, we're going to make our first attempt to Roanoke next Monday night. And I believe it starts at 7. I'll have to check with the course owner there, David Mitchell. There's a net with the ace there. Either way, we're going to broadcast that tournament. And now there's Stephen on 2, and I think it's on course 2 because the Virginia Tour is playing there not this coming, but next weekend. We got the ace. Good putt. Kim's going to be on the tee. She got the ace.
Come on, guys. Let's finish it out strong. Right here, ladies. Come on now.
All right, let's watch them on 17.
Come on, show us how it's done. Show us how it's done right here.
You know he shot 23. Jason did last round.
I was wondering.
He took a 4 on this hole.
I saw that.
Yeah, but he shot a perfect 9, and he made 14 of the first 16.
That's crazy.
Here's Steven on the team.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
and he made 18 to shoot 23 and winds up in second. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Steven gets his 2.
Come on.
Him's gonna try to get it to work its way in. That's gonna be a 2.
Come on, lady. Show it out. Show it out loud.
All right, and now to close out the night.
You're up.
Annette will be first.
Oh, okay.
Ella hopped over the cup and she finishes with the 2.
Good run.
And that's a 2 for Steven. And Kim Miller will culminate our tournament for this evening. And she finishes with the 2. Okay, so that does it here. We're going to now get the final scores. Okay, the final scores. Jace Ferguson with consistent rounds of 26, 25, 26 to finish a double penalty of 77. And he wins by 6 strokes over Jason Miller, who started the final round with a perfect 9 and shot 23 with a 4 on 17. And he takes second at 83. Rick Baird will have third at 84. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up here in Asheboro tonight. Thanks for watching our tournament. We're going to be here in High Point Thursday at 7:30 on course 1 on the cookout course. And we're going to be in Roanoke on Monday on course 2, it appears. So for everybody here at Asheboro, this is Opie Roberts. Thanks for watching our tournament tonight, and we will see you on Thursday. Good night.